Hey, Steve Zonardi here with Treviso North Realty. Happy Monday morning. How we're calculating the inventory is we've always done it this way, and I think I'm going to change it. I've just changed it in Florida this morning, and again, like stats, Canada, even in the U.S. when they do inflation, they always change things around. I think that's important as well because we've been doing is current inventory is basically what's currently on the market, and that's what I like my mentality was whatever's you can see on MLS is going to be what we're going to calculate inventory. But that's not the case because some of them are sold conditional, they're contingent on different clauses, and they're basically not going to be shown because as a realtor, when a client says, I want to go see 123 Main Street, and you look at the listing and it's under contract, you're not going to show it. You're just going to avoid that and we save your time, right? Because unless the deal's falling through. So ultimately, what we want to do is just basically calculate what's currently listed available to view, not under contract at any sort. So with that said, the old way of doing the inventory count as of this morning would have been 28,570 units. And then the new way, the brand new way, as of June 21st here, is it's now 27,151 units. So it's just down about 1,400 units from, let's say, how we normally calculate it, which still helps out the market and gives, a little bit more optimism as well. But again, we are rising in inventory, clearly 27,000. I thought at this point we'd have been in the 30s. It's actually, sales have been really, really good. And I'll just tell you the number now. In the last 7 days, we had 1,085 units sell, which is fantastic. That's huge, huge week for any market, to be honest. We are feeling it as a business as well. Our listings are selling. Again, it's the same story. I hate to keep repeating this, but it is on a weekly basis. Every time we do sell them, well, we could have sold them last year. They are 7 to 8% below where we could have sold them last year. So things are moving, but at a lower price. So just keep that in mind as well. That's it. Inflation numbers came in. We're higher inflation this month, year over year, let's say, or it's jumped up from from April to May, jumped up from 2.8% to 3.2%. Obviously, war in Iran is the issue there. The chokehold on the oil on the Strait of Hormuz, clearly that's what's happening with that. And we had some progress last week. The MOU was signed, the Memorandum of Understanding, as they call it, was signed Wednesday or Thursday by Donald Trump, the President of the United States, and that did well for the market because we are invested in the real estate market, in the stock market as well, and it went bananas because that's what we need. And we saw oil prices go from $100 a barrel down to the 72. I think it's 77 as of this morning. So it's obviously got some positive talks over the last week rather, a little bit of conflict over the weekend, almost back into a war. I was just listening to the vice president this morning, kind of going through what they've accomplished. So it looks like they're still on track for a peace deal, which is great. There's issues with Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon that keeps this fire stoked. It's conflict. Israel just got to chill. They got to go drink a tea or some bullshit and just kind of stop bombing the shit out of these countries and let everything kind of get back to normal for the rest of the world. It's almost being very selfish at this point. That's pretty much it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this all gets signed up and we get back to normal, because even here we have if you kind of look at in the States, even with the rate, I kind of look at the bond market. The bond market is, and this is important even for Canada as well, was in March was under 4%. Now we're at let's say 4.5%, so 50 basis points higher. And then we had the 30-year rate, which is at under 6% in Feb, and now we're at 6.47. So it's up a half a point. But again, they're throttling this down, not to make it show as much damage as what it is. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it all gets taken care of. I know you guys are now at 150 a liter down there, 150 to 160 a liter for regular. It's expensive. We're at 3.49 a gallon down here. So what's that convert to? Do some fast math. 349 divided by so we're like 92 cents a liter here, which is pretty damn good, to be honest, considering where you guys up there. It's almost half of where you guys are. So 349 divided by Yeah, exactly 92 cents a liter, which is obviously great. But that's pretty much it. Have a great day. We will chat soon. Bye bye.